From NBC News, this is Today with Matt Lauer and Savannah Guthrie. Live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
It is back to school time, and coming up next, we're going to help you save money on those costly apps, all the tech gear your kid needs to get back in school.
And coming up, a live concert from...
And we're gonna let it burn.
We're back now at 8:37, and we're wrapping up our special series, Back to School Today, Bargain Bonanza. From calculators to laptops, stocking up on some tech gear can add up quickly. So how can you get what you need at the right price? Well, enter Mario Armstrong. He's today's digital lifestyle editor, and he's got great ideas today. Mario, nice to see you.
Good to see you again, man.
Before we get to your tips, and I really like them, a lot of parents right now this time of year thinking, wait a minute, can my kids do with the device they had last year? Do I really need to upgrade?
That's a great question.
If I buy something right now, is it going to be outdated by Christmas?
That's a really good question. So a couple there. Number one, you can reuse these devices, but if it's not usable anymore, in other words, like a calculator, for example, you may be going into a different class now where you have graphing functions and things of that nature. Last year's calculator won't work. So find out exactly what they're going to need to be doing, and then figure out, can I pass it down to someone? Can I sell it? Or do I have to buy something new?
Let's get to your specific tips. And again, I really do like these. You say buy refurbished items.
Yes.
And people immediately think that's used, they're old, they're
Crappy.
not good.
That's right, and that's far from the truth. I mean, you can get great deals, $200 to $300 in some cases of savings. I have a MacBook Air here that I picked up from Apple's refurbished section, which means it has to go through its refurbished process. So these are still quality goods. So you want to buy direct from the manufacturer.
All right, so that's a source you know. How do you make sure all sources are reputable?
I would go to just the manufacturer themselves.
Okay.
For example, on the Apple site, it's really hard to kind of find, Matt. You have to scroll all the way down to the bottom here and then click refurbished and clearance. And then that'll take you into the discount section of their page.
All right, let's move on. You say never pay full price for textbooks.
No, you don't need to do that anymore. There are too many websites out there now. One that I really like is called Chegg. This one will rent you textbooks as opposed to you buying them. So you go onto Chegg.com. I have an example right here on the website. Contemporary World History normally would cost, if I bought it, $62.99. If I rent it, it's $21, $22.
Okay, that's good. So a lot of savings there.
A lot of savings there.
Let's move on. Make a group purchase for your electronics, and you love the chip-in program that Microsoft offers.
This is smart. This is brilliant. So it's called Windows Chip-In. Here's the deal. A kid logs on to the WindowsChipIn.com website. They pick the computer they want as their goal, and then they can send out that link to family and friends that can all chip in what they can afford to.
So everybody's chipping in on one product.
It's a group purchase for one product.
Okay, I love that
really,
as well.
Really smart.
Now, the next one you say is don't just toss out your own electronics, your old electronics, sell them. Are you talking about selling them to an individual or to one of those places that refurbishes electronics?
It's a great question. You want to go with someone that's already done this, that has a track record for this. So I've used Gazelle.com, and Gazelle, what they do is you go through their site, three-step process. I have an old iPhone. What condition is it in? Do you have the warranty? You check all of those things off. It'll tell you right on the spot what value you can get. They'll ship you the box, prepaid postage.
Right.
You put the item in, they send you a check.
All right, and how much extra are you going to get if you have that warranty?
You're going to get a nice little bump.
There's a premium on that.
You get a premium on that, and you also get a premium if you don't have any scratches or dings or dents on any of your devices.
Okay, and finally, and this one's probably the simplest of all of them, but it's important. Look for stores and websites that offer back-to-school related bargains.
Yeah, but people miss this a lot. So places like all your major retailers have all types of deals. But even online, if you were to buy, say, a Mac or an iPhone, you'll get a $100 or $50 gift card. If you go to Microsoft's site, for example, and you pick up a Surface, you could actually get this at 10% off. So this is kind of the best of both worlds for a tablet and a PC in one. But also make sure that when you're shopping online or in stores, you tell them it's for a student. Have some proof with you and prove that you're actually buying for school, and ask for the educational discount. Don't buy anything at the retail price.
It's a great idea because money is tight as we send our kids back to school, and this is a great way to save some cash.
We put extra tips on Today.com's website as well.
We'll look for them there. Mario, thanks so much. Appreciate it. And you can find, as he just mentioned, more of these tips on our website. Up next, a live